Hey guys, welcome back to Android game development tutorial. So today we're gonna see how to insert walls into our game and how we'll see how we're gonna arrange those walls in a sprite sheet, and we'll create a random wall for our game, and we'll detect whether there has been a collision between Flappy Man and the wall. So let's start. So I have created some walls. I will include these walls in the descriptions for the download link for these walls. So basically about this wall, you can say naming convention of this. It has as 40 pixels width and 794 pixels height, and this wall has an opening at 150 pixel and the opening closes at 350. So the upper bound of the opening is at 150 and the lower bound is 350. Like that, I have created similar walls where its upper bound is 200, then comes to 50, like it goes, and there are seven walls I have created. And the gradation of the upper bound changing with walls is 50. And finally, I have arranged all these walls in the increasing order of the upper bound, and the total width of the sprite is 280. 280 means for 40 into 7. That's it. So we'll include this sprite game. We have assets in game. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get the guy. Oh, wait. Pop that. Yeah, here we go here. So we'll import our asset public static texture wall, and we will create a texture region for our textures to be contained. And also I want to tell something to you guys that in the last tutorial I made a small error in coding. I suppose you guys went over that. Yeah, that's it. And we'll create another two texture regions for holding the current wall and next wall. That's because you can see in the game that there will be at a time there will most probably at most there will be two walls on screen. So for that we have to hold these walls as current as temporary items, and we do like that. Static texture region and next wall. So we're done with that. Now we got to initialize these things. I'm sorry. Yeah. Texture wall equal to new texture, and we say gdx dot file files dot internal, and we say the specify the path as in game slash, and it's so what I don't know the name of the file. It's wall sprite dot png. Fine, wall sprite dot png. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we have imported our texture. Now we go to make the texture available to the texture regions. So it's like frames wall equal to texture region dot split, and wall form that's width is 40 and height is 794, and that's it. We have imported our sprite. Now what we got to do is we got to flip everything, because we are using sprite. It's a usual procedure that we used to do. You guys know that. And I less than 7 because we have 7 sprites. I plus plus, and frames wall 0, and I dot, oh you spell the wall small letter w, dot flip x it's false and y it's true. Yeah, we're done with that. Sorry guys, so we have imported our wall to our game. Now we got to use our wall. First of all, we need two variables to hold the x and x positions, x coordinate of the walls. So we have, since we have two walls, I'm defining variables like that. Second wall x, and we need something like random variable to hold, create random words, and we need integer variable to hold the in value for that. Yeah, and we got to import the random. Yeah, imported. Now we got to initialize these things. It's like first wall x equal to, so we have to say which should be the initial position of the wall. I think I want that to be created outside the screen, so it's public static int and wall initial x equal to something like 520. That's fine. And public static int wall, and its speed, I want the speed to be some like 3 would be enough. That's fine. Public static int and the end position of the wall. I explain these things during the coding. It's like minus 215. There's a logic behind. We have taken minus 215 as the end. We'll say that, and game constants dot wall initial x, fine. Second wall x equal to game constants dot wall initial x. Yeah, that's fine. And random equal to, sorry, rand equal to new random. Yeah, and temp int equal to 0 by default. Now we have to say these things when the animation is loaded. The first time the screen is loaded, we have to load the animation. For that, we have to make the random wall to appear. So rand dot next int. Yeah. So assets dot current wall equal to assets dot what was that? Yeah. Assets dot it's frames 1 0, and that's temp int. Yeah, that's fine. And I want this to be same for the next wall also. That is because our player don't want to get a wall with opening in just top and next wall in the opening at the bottom in the beginning itself, so he might find it to play in the beginning. So we just don't want those things. We just want to be just straight away. So we could do like that. Now we go to get these things in the draw method. So batch dot draw, it's like assets not current wall. My x position as first wall x and comma y to be 0. I just want 0 as we see in the image like that. Draw this texture assets dot next wall, and it's x to be second wall, since second wall x is holding the x coordinate of the second wall, and y to be 0. And also I want because we have previously used to 90 as the width of the Flappy Man. I just want to make it 60 because I want to be small for the width of the wall to be. So it's done. Now we got to update the position of the wall. It's like where is the update method? Update. So in the general update we will do that. If no, it's like first of all we have to check whether first one is on stage or not. For that we will create a boolean variable first on stage, comma second on stage stage, yeah, and we will initialize these things like initially first one on should be on the stage. So first one is true and second one should not be on the stage. So second stage equal to false. Yeah, that's what first on stage. And if first is on stage, first on stage, then we have to update the position of the first one. First Alex minus equal to in constants dot constants dot and wall speed, and I want this to be same for second one also. Just copy it, paste it there. Just make it second on stage and second one second. And also when the first wall comes from the right side of the screen and goes and when it reaches 150, that I want, I'll just show you image, guys. Where's that image? Yeah, when the first wall moves from the state, it originated at 520 and moves and when it reaches 150, I want the wall to be next wall to appear on the screen. That means it next wall should start from 520. So we want to say if so it's like this, or the second wall should appear on the screen when first wall x is less than 150. Yeah, and same goes here for the first one also. If second wall x is less than 150, yeah, that's fine, that's cool. So and when the first wall reach the end, then it should be regenerated. That means its expression should be changed and the new random wall should be created. For that we will change if first wall x is less than game constants dot valent. It's if like that, then first on stage equal to false and second is equal to true. We made a few spelling mistake out there, we'll clear that. Yeah, that's fine. And this if condition goes for the second one also, we just copy here and paste. We change the values like second x, and we'll keep this first as true, true, and second as false, false. Yeah, so when the new wall should be created, in the update animation method we'll do that. If first on second on stage, yeah, second on stage and first Alex less than game constants dot valent. In that case, we'll create a new val. It's the procedures are the same. We just copy this thing. Yeah. Everybody come here. Yeah, fine. Copy. Just paste here. We don't want the next val out here. We just don't want it. Yeah, that's fine. And we will change the x position of the first val. First val x equal to game constants dot dot val initialize. Yeah, that's fine. We'll copy this method. So not method, this if condition statement, and paste it for the second one also. First on stage and second alex item is not, and this will change to next one. Yeah, and first one will change that to second alex. Now that's fine. Now we have created the walls. The walls are regularly updating as they go off the screens. Now we got to detect the collision. For that we'll create new variables int upper bound to store the upper bound of the wall openings, and lower bound to store the lower bound of the openings. And for we initialize this upper bound and lower bound as well. Upper bound equal to 0, lower bound equal to 0. Yeah, that's fine. Now we got to get those values. When we created this, now it's gonna be a bit tricky. It's like I'm gonna say what we're really gonna do. Our Flappy Man's position, the width of the Flappy Man is 60, as I edited in the tutorial this time. And so the Flappy Man's x position is 200, as we can see in the program. Yeah, 200. And at 200 position, when the wall will be completely off the Flappy Man, the wall will completely behind the Flappy Man. That means the time when we need to check whether there has been any collision is over when the wall's x position reach 160, because 160 plus 40, the width of the wall, gives 200. So the danger is completely over. And up to that position we have the length from 520 to that position 160 as 360 pixels distance. So up to that position there should not be a new wall should not be generated. For the upper bound and lower bound will be constant, will be the upper bound and lower bound will be the bounds of the latest wall created, that means the last wall created, this red one. So till that time there should not be a new wall created. So from 150 to minus 215, the previous wall, it should be having a distance of 365. That means distance it's moving. So the new wall will be created only after there has been a translation of 365. It's greater than 360. So that's fine. So we'll create the same upper bound equal to 150 plus 50 into 10 I think you guys understood what this really means. Not 110, that's 150. Yeah, 150, because guys know that the gradation of the thing, it's like the gradation is by 50. The first wall has the position as 150. When the temp int is 1, then means the next wall's position is at 200. So 150 plus 50 into 1, like that, the thing goes that way. We just copy this thing, copy, we'll paste it here. We'll change to 350. That's the lower bound. So that's it, and we'll keep it updated every time we create a new word. It's like copy, we'll just keep it here. Boom. Boom. Yeah, we will keep that updated. Now we got to check whether has been any collision. It's like if if first Alex is greater than 200 and first Alex is less than 260. That's the checking point. We also give the same condition for the next one also. Or second Alex. Sorry guys. Second Alex is greater than 200 and second Alex is what was that? Oh yeah, less than 260. In that case, we'll start checking. Checking is like we have to detect to the collision. If man y, just start couple of brackets. Yeah. If man y is less than upper bound, then there has been a collision. That's why I did it like that. Or man y plus rotation is less than upper bound. That's too fine. Or we'll check the down part of the Flappy Man. Man y plus 60 is mm, greater than lower bound. Yeah, that's fine. Where is it? Where are you, man? Where are you? Who? Yeah, that's fine. Have it. I think we don't need an extra bracket out here. That's fine. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. We'll just adjust these things out here. Boom. Or man minus another. Or man y plus 60 plus rotation. This part goes for the next. It's the forward lower part, and the right side of the Flappy Man is greater than lower bound. In that case, we have to detect collision. That's it. So what we're gonna do is we just put it like this. The hit condition we'll do. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Really cool. So, and I also want to do one thing. We have used put a tap sound when the Flatman's tap. I found it really annoying, so I just want to change that. We'll put as it is in the game. If first Alex is less than 200 and first Alex is greater than 190. So only for one time it's gonna play. That's really fun. Yeah, that's really gonna cool. Yeah. Or second Alex. Let me just put one bracket out here. Second Alex is less than 200 and second Alex is greater than 198. Yeah, in that case we just play the sound. So I think we are pretty done with here. Do we have an error? No, that's fine. We have an error, suppose. Or was that error? Isn't it? Yeah. No, we have now. What was that thing? It's here. Hmm. No, it is not the. It's not the. It's not the. One. We started off the first one if condition. Next one. Next one. Yeah, I think it's fine. What's the problem with that? Why we got some? I don't understand what's really going. What was that? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's really good. I think we are pretty done with here now, but just good to check everything is right. Yeah, so this is a. Oh, I forgot one thing. I have to specify this next in S7 because we have some 0 to 6 as integer. I just forgot. Just saved a lot of time now. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose everything this works good. Nothing was goofy. I have already connected my device. Just put right out here. Yeah, I'll get the camera ready. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's like oh, 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 I'm just getting things. Oh, I really should. Yeah, it's working. So guys, thank you guys. So I think you guys had a this time. I know this was a bad tutorial, yeah, but I have to go through this. It's like, yeah, thank you guys. Love, peace. Stay tuned.